we are in denial. We, the Jewish community. And as the amazing Olga Washington has said many times, Masha, you need to call a family meeting. The Jewish people need to have a family meeting because the Jewish parents need to understand one thing and very, very clearly. We cannot continue to send our kids to college, which is a hostile environment to be a Jew. This is the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard. How do you send a soldier into a battle with zero preparation? How are we doing this? Decades and decades, and we just expect them to show up on college campus after, yes, they've been to summer camp, yes, they've been to Jewish day school, and yet 99.9% of Jews don't know what is the international law that gives Israel the right to exist. Why are we in Israel? Why are we there? What connection do we have? And then, even those that do know some stuff, do they have the confidence, do they have the skills to raise their hands and to put two words together? So I founded Club Z. Z stands for Zionism, thank you. What we do is we start as soon as the kids are done with their bar bat mitzvahs, 13 years old. And we give them the foundation to understand who they are as Jews. It's great to say I'm a proud Jew. What are you proud of? What have the Jews actually contributed? And what is your place in the Jewish history? And so what we're working on is we're working to raise the new American Jew. 100 years ago, in Eretz Israel, the new Jew was born. It was a tan, young man or woman who was not afraid to get their hands dirty and work the land. We need the new American Jew who is not afraid to get their hands dirty and actually do activism. The knowledge for knowledge's sake is no longer enough. We need our youngsters to then implement that knowledge. And this is where camp comes in. It's not enough to have knowledge, it's not enough to have confidence, you need to have a home front. You need to have a support network behind you that will be there when you need them. So I have students who have worked with Kenneth when there are issues arriving in college campuses. I have students who have worked with AAPI because they're proud brothers and little sisters. I have students who have worked with many of their organizations because we connect them to them and we give them that support with a large support from Combat Antisemitism Movement. I was thinking, combat antisemitism. It's an action word. It's an interesting choice of words, right? It's an action. It's an aggressive word, right? It's not a woke concept, right? Because if you're combating something, you're a combatant. You're a warrior. And it's time for the Jews to be comfortable with power and to be powerful and to be proud of that. Yes, we have an amazing country that is thousands of miles away with a powerful military, excellent intelligence services. And here's what I tell my students. I tell them, for goodness sake, please do not stand up or speak up for Israel. Because Israel, Baruch Hashem, can defend herself. But if a student understands that they are a Jew, if they wear a Magen David, if they tell their friends that they've been to Israel, then our students understand that they're carrying on their shoulders the history of entire people. And they also understand that they have a shared destiny. And if people are getting attacked in Israel, it's not because they're Israelis, it's because they're Jews. And so our kids take these things personally. When things happen in Israel, they understand that they are the target. So they're not standing up for Israel. They're standing up for themselves, for their dignity, and for their own future. So thank you very much, Adam. Thank you, Combat Antisemitism Movement, for having us here. And I want to say, may we not gather like this, maybe we overcome anti-Semitism, but let's face it, Jew hatred is going to be with us for a while. So may we all be strong, and may we walk from strength to strength. Thank you.